Vietnamese people replace the rabbit by a cat.
Why? Tell them why.
Tell them why.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I think it's because the rabbit is prey. And the cat is a predator.
It makes sense.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
All right.
There was a wedding.
And in Vietnam, there are 4 things for the man to do in the life. Buying a buffalo. Right? Second thing is buying a wife. Yeah. The third, having children. And the fourth,
Buying a house.
building the house. So 4 things for man to do. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. And I have done all.
Yay.
I have buffalo. I am married. I have 3 kids. And I built the house. And now my biggest dream is flying to United States.
Yes.
Standing right in the New York City. Selfie, take a picture, selfie, and post on the Facebook. And now you can see how important the wedding in Vietnam, for the boys and for the girls. So by law, we can get married when we 18 years old. But on the marginalized areas, such as the minorities, a lot of girls, they get married when they 16 years old. They do not follow the law of the government. And who pays for the wedding in Vietnam? The parents pay for wedding. The wedding in Vietnam is so different from the country. In the country, only one day, right? The bride and the groom together, right? Both family together, and you drink, you eat, you say cheers. The friend comes to say cheers too. But in Vietnam, no. Just we have the wedding on the same day, but in the separated places. The boy or the bride has her wedding in her home, and the groom has his wedding party in his house. Yeah, on the same day. On the same day. For example, I had my wedding party in my house with my family on the day 30. My wife had her wedding party in her house with her family on the day 30. I mean the same day, but in the different places. The wedding lasts 2 days in Vietnam. The first day is the day for the family and the day for the friend parents. The friend of the bride and the groom, the friend of the brother or sisters. I mean 1,000 people join. Sometimes we have no idea who they are. Yeah, it's too crowded. And the first day, the bride and the groom wear long dress. Vietnamese traditional dress looks so beautiful. Beautiful color in the blue, green, yellow, golden color. And the first meal is served in the afternoon, normally at 5 p.m. 1,000 people come to join the meal. A lot of Spider-Mans and Spider-Women after drinking alcohol, and they all become Spider-Man and Spider-Woman. After the meal, we turn on the karaoke. Tonight, I'm gathering my love for you. We just sing until the neighbor complains, and then we stop singing, and we go to sleep to prepare for the second day. The second day is for family again, and for all villagers. So you saw my village, right?
Yes.
1,000 people. Yeah, they all came to join my wedding party. The second meal on the second day is served in the morning at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. And after the meal, we see Spider-Man and Spider-Woman on the village street. Yeah. And after the meal, we clean up everything to prepare for the wedding ceremony. The bride and the groom family, they meet each other. And the groom change the wedding. We call the wedding suit. And the bride wearing the wedding skirt. They look so beautiful. And then the groom drives motorbike to take his wife home. And for when he brings his wife home, and they will say goodbye to her wife's family. Late in the afternoon on the second day, the bride must show how good she is by the way clean all the dish and the plates with her husband family. Yeah. You see how many guests join the party, how many plates, how many dishes. And the bride clean the dish and the plates with her husband family. It's very tired, I'm sure, right? And then normally the bride and the groom stay with the parents for 2 years. We believe that in these 2 years, the best way for the daughter-in-law to learn about her husband's culture. That's it. And then they work together, they have children, they save money to build a house. That is a wedding in Vietnam. We take the wedding photos before the wedding party. But in your country, you have the wedding photos after the party, very different. And in your country, I watch movies after the wedding party, the bride and the groom, hand in hand, run to the car. They drive to the place for the honeymoon, right? But in Vietnam, the bride and the groom cannot run away. They have to stay at home, work to pay for the wedding. So it means honeymoon is not popular in Vietnam. The fortune teller decide for the wedding. So the parents do not decide for the wedding. Fortune teller. Normally the man or the lady who can read the Chinese characters, who has the knowledge about the sky and about the ground, and they decide the wedding. They can say yes or no. And we still respect the fortune teller. But now my fortune teller is my smartphone, Google. I was born in the year 1985, the year of the buffalo. So my wife was born in the year 1990, that is the year of the horse. So before getting married, both families went to the fortune teller to ask him about the year I was born and my wife was born. And the fortune teller said that it's just so-so. Not so good, but not too bad. Because horse runs faster than the buffalo. And fortune teller told me that in the future my wife will control me. Because she was born in the year of the horse. Horse runs faster than the buffalo. But I told him it's okay. Happy wife, happy life. Do you want to listen to my wedding?
Buffalo works harder.
Huh?
The buffalo works harder.
It depends. And I met my wife on the day I was drunk. Spider-Man. I joined in the wedding of my close friend in the village. I drank a lot, and I became Spider-Man. And then I saw a group of beautiful girls. I tried to ask them the phone number, and most of them ignored me. Finally, I got the phone number, but at that time I did not remember from who, because I was drunk. And the next few days, I just pressed the number, make a phone call. And finally, we had the coffee, some roses, and we decided to have the wedding after 3 years. Yeah. And everything was already organized, even the wedding date. When I on the tour like this, my girlfriend, at that time she was my girlfriend, she called me, Ken, they changed the wedding date. Oh, I told her, what happened? Your mom and my mom went to the fortune teller, and he said that we should change the wedding date just for the harmony between you and me. Okay. I sent the email to the Dutch company. At that time, I was working for the Dutch company, and they switched my tour assignment. And the second time, when I was on a trip like this, and she called me and she cried. She told me, Ken, it seems that we cannot get married. I asked her, what happened? What happened? She told me, your mom and my mom went to another fortune teller. Yeah, you can see how important fortune teller is in Vietnam. And the fortune teller said that I was born in the spring, symbol of the water. And my wife was born in the summer, the symbol of the fire. So fire and water will not get along with each other. I really not happy. I came back home, I asked my mom and my mother-in-law at that time, what happened? And then I talked to my brother. I have one elder brother. He older than me 2 years old. Do you know the house of the fortune teller? Do something. Do something. And finally, we had a wedding party. So 1,000 people came to join the party. We drank a lot of strong rice wine. And after the wedding party, before going to sleep, I told to my wife, honey is better than darling. Which word do you think better? Honey, I love you so much. You are my first, she is my first love, but will be the last one. I promise to be loyal to you, respect you, and obey you. She asked me, are you drunk, Ken? I told her, no, I am not drunk. But why did you say so? Sweet words. I told her, the fortune teller changed my wedding day 2 times. I have to deal with my tour assignment. I have to drink a lot of rice wine. I paid a lot of money. So one's wedding is enough for me. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why I will be loyal to you, respect you, and obey you. Okay. That is my wedding. You see, it seems that it's not only about my wedding, but also the story of my generation with the boys. The parents decide everything. The fortune tellers decide everything. How many days do you have the wedding at home? Only one day?
Oh, at home? At
Yeah,
home?
in your country.
One.
Yeah. One day is not enough for us, for the Vietnamese people. We love drinking, so one day is too short.